What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode here at the stable, or should we call it a marina because we're working on the boat. So if you guys remember in the last Glasspar video, we were mentioning something about lifting the body. As you guys know, there is no lift anywhere in sight here. So me and Robert are going to do some MacGyver stuff and see how we lift this body. It has something to do with these 4 pulley hoists, which are each rated for 440 pounds. So how much would you say the Glasspar weighs? The body.
The body, I'm hoping it weighs about 250.
Hoping?
Hoping.
Nothing but quality parts here. We picked these up at where?
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight, yep, nothing but quality here. So the mad scientist has come up with a way to possibly chandelier this car.
Mechanical genius. Not mad scientist.
Mechanical genius, not mad scientist. No, don't worry, I got the other side.
Safety is number one.
Safety number one. You say safety is number one and you hang off of it like that. Maybe we could pass it through right here and then back it out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys are questioning our methods. We're professionals. Okay, pushing forward. So Robert just showed me this. Don't worry about those headphones. In order to find center, and say we don't have a tape measure, we'll just use gravity.
Close enough for the work we're doing right now.
Pretty balanced. There's center. Whoop. I love the smell of metal shavings in the morning. Also, Robert brought us this mini fridge. So thank you, Robert. We now have cold lunch and cold water. Also, I might have missed an important fact. Robert is actually the owner of this Glasspar. So now you guys have a face to the name. And how many Glasspars in total have you owned, Robert?
3.
3.
I have 2 right now.
Out of 29 in the world, you've owned 3 of them.
There are 29 that are known running.
Running.
Right.
But there could be more kits floating around in the world.
There were about 200 bodies made, but that doesn't mean they were all finished.
Okay. So we have 2 separate support beams. We have one giant one over there, 8 feet, and we cut the 10-foot one into 2 5-foot pieces. So once again, guys, the goal is to somehow lift up this body. We don't have a lift, so this is kind of a makeshift lift. I've never seen anybody cut something with a soldering gun like this. See, because I would have just got a razor blade and it would have been all frayed and ugly. Nothing but the best for the Glasspar.
Absolutely. There are times and places where to save money and spend money.
Right?
For what we're doing with this is perfect.
This kind of looks like a jigsaw puzzle. A down, up, down, up.
We got to start up, to go down, to go up, to go down, to go up, to go down.
Okay, I'm totally not lost.
Not lost at all.
No. Some people are gonna ask why we didn't go with an electric winch or something like that.
Because they cost a lot more money.
Yeah.
You could sponsor it.
Yeah, if you guys want to use an electric winch, go ahead and send it to this address right here.
Yeah. Or a lift. A
lift.
2-post lift.
2-post lift or some quick jacks. That wouldn't help us in this situation, but would be nice. And then this one's gonna go above and down or down and over?
Just same way the other one, over and down.
Dude, this has instructions on how to cut the deer.
It does?
Yeah, cut a slit in the hide between the tendon and the bone. Cut the lower leg of the game animal. Be very careful and do not cut the tendon. That's insane. So not only do you get assembly instructions for the hoist, we also get instructions on how to cut your catch. Right now, Robert's figuring out how far with this assembly in its full stretched form, hung from there. How far is that Glasspar going to be? How far it's going to hang from the roof to the floor? We're probably at 28 to 29 inches.
Look out here. The bottom of the car.
I don't think that should get in the way of the engine hoist. Anything about right there? Whee! If it's not sketchy, is it fun? We're anchoring it on the Mustang.
Just for the moment.
There's hook number 1. All right, so there is a really scientific way of seeing if this will withstand. I'm trusting this so much. So I know there's some people thinking, how is that little thing going to lift up the entire body of the Glasspar? But remember guys, this is a fiberglass body, and it's gonna be held up by 4 of those, so it's gonna be spreading the load pretty evenly. And we're professionals, right, Robert?
We are.
You guys think they would let them own this patch if it wasn't true?
Do you know how to do a bowline?
I don't even know what a bowline is. Well, Robert is a fellow sailor, so knots are second nature.
Hand this way. Grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Make a loop. So now this is a hole.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a tree. Okay, you want to make sure the tree is growing behind the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have the tree in front of the hole, none of this works.
Mm-hmm.
Tree behind the hole. There's your rabbit. The rabbit comes out of the hole, goes around the tree, sees you, runs back in the hole.
What the hell? Hold on. Through the hole?
Through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then you grab both of these. Let go. Pull it tight.
Ah! And this one?
In that one.
Oh, the same knot we just did.
Same knot you just did.
Bunny comes through the hole, around the tree. It gets scared, goes back into the hole. That look legit?
I don't know. Yes, there's times when you want them real long, there's times when you want them short.
So size does matter.
Sometimes.
See, what we're going to do, since it's tied up there, we're going to turn on the Mustang, reverse it, and that's going to be what pulls the Glasspar up. Oh wait, there's no engine and the transmission's on the floor. I don't think we can do that. Robert also brought a couple things from Phoenix that is going to help us with the Mustang build. One being this badass tubing bender. It does come with this gigantic hydraulic pump. So therefore, we don't have to crank this thing with a 10-foot pole. It's gonna be easy peasy. But yeah, we're looking at a roll cage for this guy.
In Angel's words, you may wonder why somebody who calls themselves a mechanical genius isn't working on his own damn car. Because I am a mechanical genius. I am not a bodywork genius.
Y'all heard the man, so yeah, we gotta do a pretty good job on the bodywork. And he also brought us a tube notcher. Oh no, we scratched the Mustang. So with the combination of the tubing bender as well as the tube notcher, we're gonna be able to make some pretty cool stuff. And Robert being a fellow Mexican, I didn't even notice he already had the 3rd one hung. So we're at 3/4 of the way done. This man's working.
Obviously, we're not going to just be going with the hook. We're going to put something in between there.
So in order to protect the fiberglass itself, we're gonna be using 2 hooks with a little bit of rubber insulation in between them. Pretty damn secure. And the fiberglass itself is pretty strong, so should be no issue there. You said this fiberglass is thicker than usual because back then they didn't know how thin they could make it?
Right. They did. This is the first production fiberglass car. They didn't know. They had no idea. This was state of the art in the early 50s. It's strong. It's really, really strong.
Alrighty folks, it's starting to look a little crazy now. It's all rigged up and mocked up. What's left to do, I guess, is to start unbolting and seeing what needs to come off, right? So we put it on jack stands just so we could reach the bottom body bolts and all the stuff around and under and inside out. We got all the setup right here with the socket set, ratchet wrenches, and the yugga dugga. We're just gonna go to town unbolting things and see what comes loose. All right, this gives you guys a really good idea on how this car was built and put together. So, holding the fiberglass body onto the frame is a couple stacks of rubber pieces with the hardware pretty loose. Robert said thankfully gravity was keeping this car together. So as a body mount or a body shim or insulator, not much insulation here going on. This is an aluminum block, not like wood or rubber like the other pieces. Yeah, we got 5 more other rubber pieces to act as insulation. Is this wood? No, this is more rubber.
Tire? No, it's not tire. Look, it's got some kind of, it does look like tire.
Front portion of the body is kind of loose, right? Oh, you want to try it? Try it.
See what happens.
Guys, I'd like to remind you that he's the owner.
Throw him under the bus. Okay, I'm sure we haven't taken that mount out yet, I don't think.
No. So we're just learning more and more about this car. As always, a bunch of washers on the hardware. A lot of the hardware that this body was resting on, obviously it goes through the fiberglass body into the frame. All of that was completely loose. So Robert was right. This car was being held by gravity, not by hardware.
Remember, this is the owner.
We're making progress, guys. Look at all this disassembly we've done. Robert is getting down and getting dirty. Interior is chopped up already. We got this back seat area all done. Most of the body is pretty much disconnected from the frame, but there's little odds and ends that we have to find. Robert says he's on his last bolt. Maybe. We're pretty close to lifting this, guys. We're pretty close. It came out? What the hell is that?
An anchor.
It has an anchor bolt?
Drywall anchor.
Looks like a drywall anchor.
But not.
I've never seen those before.
I've never seen one.
That's interesting. We have a couple of mounting points all over the place, like this one, or I think there actually might be another. Yeah, there's another one of those screws right there. Small screws, big bolts, anchor bolts. Doesn't matter. It's coming out. Look at that. You got straight access to the outside, so if you're skinny enough, you could fall through the car. End up at the bottom.
That's a feature of Glasspars.
It's a feature?
It's a feature of Glasspars. My other Glasspar, you could see through the floor. Going through deep water, water would come in and hit the bottom of the seat, and you'd feel it coming.
Oh, really? Holy, so it's immersive. It's like a 4D experience.
Yes.
Maybe shift around the shifter console, I feel. It's not lifting.
So what was it like when you got that home? Or brought that in? How dirty was it?
The Mustang?
Yeah.
Pretty, it honestly looks exactly the same as when I got it.
Okay.
It looks exactly the same. Oh look, Robert's gonna take a nap in the sleeping compartment now. It's lunch break, I guess. Hey, careful, man. The owner's gonna be mad.
Uh-oh. He's an ass.
He's an ass. Alrighty, folks, we're at the final stages before we lift this body off. We got most of the stuff out. So we're gonna lift it slowly and see what's missing, see where it's binding. Alrighty, guys, we are about ready to start pulling the body off of this thing. What do you think, Robert?
Scared.
It's scared.
I'm the owner. I'm scared.
Oh, there it goes. It was just caught. Okay, we're loose. Oh, I can't pull with this one. Oh. So front now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's because where I pinched myself with the. Oh, there it goes. So then the headlight wires didn't need to be cut.
They didn't? Stop. Oh, crap.
What? Oh crap, what? Oh crap! I see what you're talking about. That is definitely oh crap. It's starting to come loose that way, so we just need to readjust that support beam because we got plenty of room over here. But good thing Robert noticed it when he did. Ooh, it was on the edge. All right, body is coming off. It's looking good so far. We only had a couple cables we had to cut. We're making progress. We're making progress. Might be a little sketchy, but it's if it wasn't sketchy, then we wouldn't really be working on cars, would we? That looks so crazy. You can see the structure, the bones of the car. The dash actually stays with the frame. Like Robert said, this will run and drive frame alone. All right, are we going rear now?
Rear.
This one.
Ready?
I think my side might be lower.
Yeah, Angel's is lower.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, this side's at least easier.
Well, now that it's unhooked from the car, the whole thing's easier.
Yeah. How's it looking, Robert? How's it looking?
Sketchy.
Sketchy. Sketchy is right. You guys can get a really good view at the wiring that we were talking about, all that nest. There's a lot of wires that aren't even going to anything. There's harnesses and connectors that are just loose and disconnected in there. Yeah, I wonder how many times this body has been off since it was built.
The first time.
We're moving.
Huh?
We're moving now.
Black Widow web.
How do you know it's a Black Widow web?
That egg right there?
Uh-huh.
That's a Black Widow.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, let's go. Holy crap, guys. Check that out. How many garages have you guys seen with the car hanging from the roof? It might have been a little sketchy at first, but I'm positive this will hold. The next time we drop it, we are going to upgrade the rope. I have no doubt that it'll be fine up there, but with continued use, putting it up and down and up and down, I'd rather have a little bit better quality rope. But now we have a crazy amount of access to literally everything. So things like the engine swap and the wiring are going to be much easier now. It's so interesting to see the skeleton of this thing. You can see the beer keg right there. Well, I think we can say mission accomplished. The body is off, hanging from the roof, out of the way of any car in here. Huge thanks to Robert for coming down and helping us out. We could not have done this without him. But now our job is going to be much easier with this system in place and the body now out of the way. We will continue the work on the scraps thing or this in the next video. With that being said, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you on the next one.